Hello, welcome to week 8. This week we will be working on an Art Nouveau inspired piece. Okay, the project will be due on Friday, February 26th. The sketchbook, which will be due the following Monday, will be to draw something related to the material you are studying in another class. Here, this could be, for example, if you happen to be studying the Holocaust, so something related to that tragedy. Okay, and once again, the sketchbook will be due on Monday, March 1st. What is Art Nouveau? Okay, Art Nouveau is a style of decorative art, architecture, and design prominent in Western Europe and the US from about 1890 to 1910. It is characterized by intricate linear designs and flowing curves based on natural forms. It was kind of a counter movement to the Industrial Revolution, which was very mechanized and kind of male based with machinery and industry and that sort of thing. So this is a throwback to nature and natural organic themes. So as stated, Art Nouveau encompassed a lot of different things, including architecture, furniture, as we see here, lamps, jewelry, painting, artwork. So it was pretty prominent and pretty popular. It had a short run, but it was everywhere. The influence was definitely visually seen or visible. Okay, so again, you have this emphasis on flowing lines and wavy, wispy line work, as we see here in the staircase, even in the staircase itself, and also in the wallpaper behind the staircase, and also in this lamp here. It's a very decorative movement. Okay, as I mentioned too, it was part of furniture, so you had that natural flowy theme in furniture, as well as indoor decoration. And gold leaf was a prominent part of Art Nouveau, as we see here in this interior room. Here's just another example of that atypical Art Nouveau style, where you see that some brightly lit coloring with that natural wavy form. A lot of Art Nouveau also had floral, botanical themes to it, as we see here with the flowers and the leaves. It's kind of posterized and stylized too. Here's another example on the left of that Art Nouveau style. You see that gold leaf in the background. So this is obviously pictorial as well as architecture. Yeah, so Art Nouveau lent from Japanese print and Japanese styling in their art, as we learned last week from the Japanese influence on artists like Toulouse-Lautrec and other Western artists. So the Japanese artists had that graphical or posterized look to their work, and we see that pretty prevalent in Art Nouveau. Okay, here's Toulouse-Lautrec. Speaking of him, that artist, so he was influenced by Japanese art, and he was considered an Art Nouveau style artist, who was a standout artist in the Art Nouveau period, or Art Nouveau time or art movement. And this is an example of this work on the right. Toulouse-Lautrec, obviously, as we learned about last week, was a French artist. Here, another artist who was considered an Art Nouveau artist was Gustav Klimt, and he was an Austrian artist. This piece shown here is a very famous piece that he made, and it's got that gold leaf incorporated in the picture. Okay, a guy who's really synonymous with Art Nouveau is this man here, Alphonse Mucha. And Mucha was a Czech artist who traveled to France and was very famous for posters and advertisement. And you could say that he was the guy who really influenced or set the trend for a lot of graphic work that we have today in graphic design. Okay, so this is a poster that he did for an advertisement for a company in France. So you see the styling. A big part of Art Nouveau is, again, that wavy line work, and you see that pretty prevalent with the hair, and that was a hallmark of Alphonse Mucha's work, was the wavy hair and the wispy curls and line work. He also had a lot of floral or botanical symbols or themes incorporated in his pictures, in his posters that he made, and you see that here. Again, Art Nouveau was a counter movement to the Industrial Revolution. So a big theme in Art Nouveau is female representations of female characters with naturalistic themes of flowers and, again, botanical studies, and that wavy, natural, organic line work. Here's a close-up of an image from a series that Mucha did, titled, I think it's The Seasons, of different female characters representing the different seasons of the year. And you see that intricate design work and the influence of the natural, organic shapes. Okay, here's just a couple more examples on the left of more of that styling, that posterized look, and you see the neat organic shapes and flowers and botanical studies, as well as that graphical look. There's a nice thick outline around the figure's profile to differentiate her and make her stand out from the background. And you look at the picture on the right, and you see the influence of Art Nouveau in our time period. Pretty much, replicating that look of that organic, stylized, graphical look of Art Nouveau. Okay, the following pages are resources, and what I'd like us to do is to create an Art Nouveau inspired art piece. So something that relates to this Art Nouveau movement. And here are some elements that you can incorporate into that. We're going to make a poster using number 2 pencil or number 4 pencil and colored pencils. So these are elements that you can utilize to do that. Maybe you want to put a frame with some flowers or something to that nature. Okay, here's a couple more ideas or elements that you can utilize. Maybe you want to do a picture of a butterfly or several butterflies, and you can have that Art Nouveau naturalistic, wavy patterns and flowers around it. Do some fun design work to it. Okay, obviously, as I mentioned, Art Nouveau had female themes or female characters in the work. So here's a reference photo if you want to utilize this. Or if there's another picture you want to utilize, you can do that too with wavy hair and incorporate that picture and make it an Art Nouveau style poster. It could be a star or a celebrity. It could be a friend or a family member, somebody that you know, maybe a gift you want to give them, a poster of them in this Art Nouveau styling. Okay, since this is 2021, we're going to be politically correct and let you draw a male figure if you want to do that. So as I mentioned, Art Nouveau was part of the art element of Art Nouveau was female figures, but here's a guy figure if you want to do that. You can do that too. Finally, here's just a couple more elements, stylistic elements that you can utilize and incorporate into your poster. All right, that is it. That is the assignment for this week. I hope you have fun and enjoy it. And please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.